Hello and welcome to another Reading the Bible cover to cover. Today I'm going through 1 Kings 14 to 17, and lately there's been a lot of awesome passages. My notes are getting longer and longer, so as always I'm just going to speed right through. In 14:8 we see that even though David isn't perfectly perfect, the subject of perfection, we still see that his actions are commended. He's kind of set as, in a sense, a level for humanity to aspire towards. Of course, we don't have the incarnate Christ yet, so in a sense, David is the best gauge we can measure against. We see like my servant David, who kept my commandments and followed me with all his heart. In 14:22 we see an example of God's righteous jealousy. And Judah did what was evil in the sight of the Lord, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins that they had committed, more than all that their fathers had done. Pretty shocking, pretty savage point in a sense, because we have seen some horrific things already. 15:3 we see the condition of one's heart being judged, and he walked in all the sins that his father did before him, and his heart was not wholly true to the Lord his God, as the heart of David his father, once again seeing David as that standard. We see this again in 5:14 with Asa. I think that's a pretty cool name. Nevertheless, the heart of Asa was wholly true to the Lord all his days. And on top of that, Asa's condition of the heart is followed by actual action in worship to God. And he brought into the house of the Lord, he sacrificed gifts of his father and his own sacred gifts, silver and gold and vessels. In 15:29 we see prophecy being fulfilled here. As soon as he was king, he killed all the house of Jeroboam. He left the house of not one that breathed until he had destroyed it, according to the word of the Lord that he had spoke by his servant. Very nice. 17:1 we see Elijah turning up, which is always a really cool part, because Elijah, of course, is a very big prophet in the Old Testament, in a sense avoiding death and doing a lot of other cool things. Here we see God sovereignly declaring a drought. As the Lord, the God of Israel, lives, before whom I stand, there shall be neither dew nor rain these years, except by my word. Very nice. In 17:8 we see the normal people as part of God's plan. And the word of the Lord came to him, arise and go to Zarephath, which belongs to Sidon, and dwell there. Behold, I have commended a widow there to feed you. Of course, the Lord, normal people, still a part of God's awesome plan, still following faithfully. 17:16, very cool. According to the word of the Lord that he spoke by Elijah, once again we're seeing a way that the Bible, in a sense, is compiled. It is communicated from God through humans, according to the word of the Lord that he spoke by Elijah. An example we often use is, well, God is writing the Bible in humans, it's just his pen. So that's really coolly articulated there. We see 17:22, a plea for prayer, and the Lord listened to the voice of Elijah, and the life of the child came into him again, and he revived. Very cool. And 17:24 we see signs and wonders affirming the office of prophethood. And the woman said to Elijah, now I know that you are a man of God, and that the word of the Lord in your mouth is truth. Very cool point there. Anyway, that's all for watching. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.